YouTube, what's going on, and welcome to the 5th episode of my Futheads Hybrid series. In today's episode, we are going to be doing what we always do on this series, going through 4 squads. The first one will be under 15k, the second one will be under 50k, the third one under 150k, and the fourth one over 200k. And we start off here with the one squad that is made by someone that is not me, and this one is everything you need for 15k, no links wasted by German Ginger, and the squad he has built is a very overpowered hybrid. Starting off with the attack, we have Ivan Perisic and Tosic on the wings. Perisic has 80 pace and 80 shooting along with 79 dribbling and passing, so very balanced stats for a winger, while Tosic is more your pacier, faster dribbler player with 89 pace and 85 dribbling. He has 4-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot, and Perisic has 4-star skill moves and 5-star weak foot, so two very solid wingers. Doumbia is the striker. He was very overpowered on FIFA 15 and is almost as good on FIFA 16. He does still have that over 90 pace, so he's definitely a very solid striker. The cam is Mark Boussoufa. He retains his 5-star skill moves and has 80 pace and 84 dribbling, so he is a very solid cam on this game. The right center mid is Fernandez, who is a very solid card at only 77 overall. His card is very balanced with some great stats like 82 pace, 83 dribbling, and 82 passing. A very well-rounded card. The other center mid is Freddie Gorin. He's one of the more expensive players in the squad. That's only 14,000 coins, as he has every stat above 79 besides one, as he is just a very balanced card. And with 4-star, or actually, he didn't have 4-star skill moves, 3-star skill moves, and 3-star weak foot. He is a very solid center mid and one of the best cheap center mids in the game. The fullbacks are going to be Gulam and Boswinga. These are probably some of the more weaker links in the squad, as Gulam is pretty solid but nothing special, along with Boswinga. The center backs are another maybe issue of concern with De Vrij and Douglas. De Vrij looks very solid with 85 defending, but Douglas could be a little bit better with 77 defending and 83 physical, which is pretty solid but not the best. And then Sillison in goal is a very solid goalkeeper. So for 15k, it's a really good squad. I really like the front three and the 2 center mids in this team, so it's a very solid squad for you. The next squad we are going to be going into is going to be the under 50k team, and if you look in the bottom corner once it loads, it's 44k on PlayStation, and we use 2 informed players up front, with El Sharawi being the informed player from this week's Team of the Week of the episode, and also Al Soma. So these 2 guys are pretty different players. Al Soma is more of your beast player with 84 physical and 82 shooting, but he does have 4-star skill moves, which is very solid. And then Al Sawami is your very pacey player. He has 83 pace, 85 shooting, and 75 dribbling, along with 78 physical. So they're both very solid striker cards, and they're linked up by Al Jassim. He is a non-rare gold 77 overall cam that gets a green link to both players, and he has over 70 on every single stat but defending, so he'll be a pretty solid cam for you in your team. You can always switch him with the left center mid of this team, and that is Koke in-game if you want to, or you could keep it how it is. It works fine either way. But the midfield is Koke, as I mentioned before, Steven Nzonzi, and also Gulivogi. Nzonzi and Gulivogi are definitely going to be your more defensive players in the midfield, while Koke is your more of an attacking player, and he has 3-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, and 85 passing. So he has the passing that will be able to win you games in your midfield. And then Felipe Luis is your left back, along with Carcera is your right back. Luis has a very solid card once again this year, making a move from Chelsea back to Atletico Madrid, where he has 82 pace, 81 defending, and 77 physical. Carcera is the one of 2 non-rares on this team, along with Al Jassim. He's 76 rated, and he has some very decent stats for a non-rare. 83 pace, 77 dribbling, and 73 defending. His physical could be a little bit better, but the 2 center backs are very solid with Dante and Rami. They both have over 81 defending, and Rami has 81 physical, while Dante does only have 75. It's not the paciest of center back pairings, so that could be your issue, but Diego Alves is a very solid goalkeeper on this game, and I definitely think that the strength of this squad are your 2 informed strikers up front. They look like absolute beasts, and they will be able to do a job for you in divisions. The next squad we are going to be looking at is the under 150k team, and this squad is Carlos Tevez up front, Nicolas Gaitan, and Cartavera on the wings with Ever Banega at cam. Tevez is definitely the main person of this team as he comes up with almost half of the team's budget, as the team is only like 60k, but it is a very solid team, as we have Tevez and also some other very solid players. I want to make this squad very creative, and I believe I did get to be No Links Wasted. Yes, you can see right there. The two central defensive midfielders are very different. One is William Carvalho. He's a very natural CDM and is a very solid CDM on this game and in real life, as he is 81 overall and could be looking to make a move away from Portugal and maybe into the Barclays Premier League for a team like Chelsea, Arsenal, or Liverpool. Sosa is the other CDM, and he's actually a natural cam, but he has very balanced stats, and he probably would be better a little bit forward, but he did make this hybrid possible with him being the best Argentinian central player in the Turkish league. The left back is going to be Inform Jefferson. He has a very solid overall card with over 72 on every single stat and above 80 on defending, physical, passing, and pace, so he's a very solid fullback. The right back is going to be Ganyol, and he has over 81 pace, 75 defending, and 71 physical. He is probably the weak link of this squad, along with Sosa at CDM. The two center backs aren't the best either, with Fonte and Alves. Neither of them are very quick, and Bruno Alves actually has 70 shooting, which is very surprising. But Fonte has 84 defending, and Alves has 80 defending, along with some decent physical for both of them with Fraser Foster in goal. This is more of a creative hybrid than a really playable hybrid, but Carlos Tevez looks like an absolutely amazing card with 87 pace, 88 shooting, and 88 dribbling, along with 84 physical. He looks to be one of the most well-rounded, non-informed strikers of this year. And I believe Nicolas Gaitan can definitely do a job on your left mid, and for No Links Wasted hybrid for about 60k, it's very solid. We now go into the over 200k squad of this episode, the last squad of this episode, and we have Tevez once again at striker. This is one of the best hybrids I've made so far this year. It's a little bit of a different from one of the first hybrids that I made this year, but there are a couple changes in the center mids and center backs, but other than that, it's the same. We have Tevez up front, as I mentioned before. He has one of the best striker cards in FIFA. Di Maria and Pastore are the cams. You can always switch them. I probably would prefer Di Maria to be on the right and Pastore on the left. But however you like it, you can play him there. They're both very solid players, as they both have 86 dribbling and also 83 and 84 passing, respectively. Di Maria is a bit faster and also a little bit better shooter, and probably a better overall player, but Pastore is a very solid cam as well. The wingers are where the squad gets really good, with Inform Konoplyanka and Juan Cuadrado. They both have 93 pace, and Konoplyanka has 86 dribbling compared to Cuadrado's 87 dribbling. Cuadrado has the 5-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot, while Konoplyanka has 4-star, 4-star. Konoplyanka has a bit better shooting at 78 compared to 77, while he also has a very large, better passing with 83 compared to 75. These are two of the best wingers on the game, and they should be able to do a job for you. The fullbacks are just the same with Tremulinas and Steven Lichtsteiner. They're both some of the best fullbacks on the game, and Tremulinas has 85 pace, 77 defending, 74 physical, and 78 dribbling, along with 79 passing, so some very well-rounded stats. While Lichtsteiner is more of a defender than going forward with the dribbling and passing. He has 83 pace, 80 defending, and 79 physical. He is definitely one of the best fullbacks on the game. Philipp Lahm is our central midfielder, and he's going to work more like a CDM in this formation with the two cams in front of him, and he has 75 pace, 87 defending, only 66 physical, which might be a bit of a concern at central midfield, but with those medium-high work rates, he should be able to get a lot of tackles and a lot of interceptions to help out your center backs, which are Mats Hummels and Benatia, and along with Sommer in goal, this is one of the best back three trios you can have on the game with the green links to both Philipp Lahm. Hummels has 88 defending, while Benatia has 86. Hummels only has 77 physical, and Benatia has 83. Sommer is a very solid goalkeeper, and I really can't find a weakness in the squad. Maybe the only thing you could say is that Philipp Lahm isn't strong enough. But other than that, I really think this is one of the most balanced squads you can make on FIFA. You can also sub out Konoplyanka for his non-informed card, and that will bring the squad price down by almost 100k. As you can see right there, his informed card is 110k, while his normal card is loading up right here. It's 15k. So if you take out the informed card of Konoplyanka, the team is only, let me wait for it to load, about 240k. So for 240k, it's an absolutely fantastic squad and one I would definitely recommend. And that will wrap it up for this episode of my Futheads Hybrid series. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe for more Futheads Hybrids and other FIFA content.